Hey guys, so I am back to share a really quick message with you guys. It's coming from a dream that I recently had. It just seems to me that in this time frame, God is doing a lot of exposing. And so yeah, we're gonna get into this dream, the message, and then I'm gonna read this one line of scripture that the Lord has given me to go along with this message. Okay. I actually do know these people in real life. And I don't really talk with them like that, but I know them in passing, and I know before the gentleman had gotten the girlfriend that he has, that he used to be one of those ones that would try to go after every girl. Okay, and so yeah, so that's that. That's a little piece of something. Okay, so let's get into this dream. All right, so in this dream, it's kind of odd how this dream was. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. Um, it looked as though one part of the dream we were in the same apartment complex, but then it looked like in another part of the dream, uh, I was able to see where the one of the individuals ended up, and it looked as though she was in a big city. And in the dream, it looked as though it was like New York or something. So let's go ahead and get into this. So in the stream, um, is a little girl. She's about 4 or 5 years old with her grandfather, and I walked up. The little girl looked sad, and she was sitting on the steps, and she looked really, really sad, like she was just angry and frustrated and upset. And so the grandfather was like, "Come on, let's go in the house." He's trying to get her to go inside the house and everything. And the little girl did not want to go with him inside the house. And so I walked up and I was like, talking to the girlfriend of the gentleman. And I asked her what's wrong. And the girlfriend looked puzzled. She looked shocked and she looked disappointed and very hurt. And I was like, what's going on? And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the little girl says, "You're guilty. You're guilty," like just loud. "You're guilty. You're guilty," and start stomping her feet down. "You're guilty." And instantly in the dream, I knew what he was guilty of. Instantly, it came to me he was guilty of neglect and child molestation. Okay. And what he did was he tried to get the little girl to be quiet about it. He didn't want her to be loud and didn't want her to let other people know what was going on. But the little girl made it clear that that's what was happening. And then I turned around and looked at the girlfriend and I said, "Well, why is this little girl saying this? What is this about?" But I had known in a dream already. Once she said it, instantly I knew what it was. And the woman, she just says, "I just can't believe it. I can't believe it." And she had two bags in her hands. They were Macy bags. And I'm sure you guys know that store, Macy's. But as she was sitting there puzzled and looking just um, distraught, she looked like she was I don't know, guys. She just looked very in pain, very hurt. So I was like, "What are you going to do?" I asked her, "What are you going to do?" And she just says, "I don't know." And then she turned away. She walked off like she was just through with him. And when she walked off, the bags, they were very big bags in her hand. They flew in her hand. Now she was still holding on to the bags, but they flew up in the air and kind of circled around, so to speak, from the wind. And as they flew around, I realized both bags were empty. There was nothing in those bags. And so as she walked away off into this new state in this new city. I knew that she had left him. She had left him. And this is what the Lord said to me once I woke up from this dream. He was saying to me that people are about to start exposing these people who have done these acts to them repeatedly over and over and over again. There's a great exposure that is about to come. And a lot of our youth, our younger children are going to start speaking about these things that have occurred and that have happened. Okay. And so some of these people that are going to be exposed are going to be family members, caretakers, people who are taking care of these children. Okay. And so, for years and years, we know that these types of things happen, and you have a lot of people who do not speak about it. And there's a lot of people who do not wait until they're older to actually tell, that they've actually been uh, essayed and all that kind of stuff. And people say, well, if it was that serious, you would tell and you would talk and this and that, but you never know what a person is going through. You never know what that experience does to people mentally, spiritually. You can't really say and give people a time frame on anything because you don't know what type of pain or burden that they carry from that. Okay, some people never talk about it, and some people take those more serious things, they take them to the grave with them. Okay, where somebody has actually did some things to them that have brought about real harm, okay, and repeatedly that have brought about damage. Okay, and so these children are about to start talking. They're about to start um, telling on people who have committed these crimes against them. Okay, so the scripture the Lord has for you guys on this one is Luke 8:17, and I'm reading this one from the Amplified. For there is nothing hidden that will not become evident, nor anything secret that will not be known and come out into the open. Okay, so we are definitely living in a time frame now where God is exposing people who want to continue harming people. They want to continue in this. And other people who are with them are going to start leaving them. Other people that are with them, once they find out the details, the seriousness of how serious and how in depth situations have happened to these particular people, are going to end up just leaving them. That girl had said, I'm finished. She basically walked away with empty bags. With empty bags. She totally left. So I guess those bags could have just been, could have symbolized that she was leaving that empty. She was leaving that empty. It was nothing there for her. And she's leaving off and going into a new state and a new place. So a lot of these people, when these things are revealed, when God brings this to light, they're going to be losing people who were with them, that they were in relationships with. These people are going to begin to walk away. They're going to walk away because they're not going to want a part of somebody who has been doing these things to family members and stuff. They're not going to want to have anything to do with that. They're going to want to disassociate themselves from those type of individuals. Okay. Whew, y'all. Y'all. Whew, Lord have mercy. That's something else. That's just something else to me. But you guys, when the little children come to you and they actually tell you that somebody is harming them in this way, you need to listen to them. You need to hear them out. You need to take heed to it. You need to listen to them, okay? Because this guy, he was much older. This was this young girl's grandfather. Okay, so you need to take heed, listen to them, what they have to say, ask questions, and believe them. Okay, believe them. All right, so that you can remove those children from those situations. Okay, so guys, that is the message. That is the message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on the next download, prayer video, whatever it is that God would have me to deliver to you guys. Okay, take care. God bless.